UMBC starting lineup. Here we go. P.J. Carmack starting in goal. Nick Yost on the defense. Ojeda.
At wing, number 21, Sean O'Connor. Also, number 19, Shane Callahan. And center, number 25, Rob Derby. 11 for this morning's games are Mike Dumas and Marty Ferguson. Our referee is Rick Gallagher.
Down.
And now we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with flying Star Spangled Banner.
Let's play some hockey.
Here we go.
Shrems. You know, we usually call games for UMBC, and of course we're being asked to call this for the regionals in general. We got Penn State. I saw these guys play against the Retrievers back in, I believe it was December. Yes, it was the game before the break. They won 5-4 in OT. Alex Post got the game-winning goal. 2 goals. They were down by twice in that game, the UMBC Retrievers were. And yesterday, Penn State proved that they have solid goaltending between the pipes and defeated Virginia Tech 2-1. Virginia Tech, a team that defeated the Retrievers twice this season.
Right, and something to make mention of is yesterday, Penn State was outshot, I want to say something like 44-17 in the game. But they managed to pot 2 goals on Virginia Tech and take the win. Keys to the game today. Fast start for UMBC, just like yesterday against University of Maryland. They came out guns a-blazing, and hopefully they can do the same here.
Face-off one. I didn't see who, but Retrievers pop it back into the Ice Lion zone. Lions have it down behind the goal line. O'Connor stopping that one up along the boards now for Fetter. Fetter trying to clear it out, but it's kept in by Durkee. Durkee putting it down low. Back to get it there again is Tyler Starn, who initially had it for a second there. A side angle shot. Badali holds the post there, and it looks like the net was knocked off.
Maybe?
Well, I guess so. I don't know. It was a weird stoppage of play. I'm not sure what for.
Yeah.
That was off somehow.
Got some key players for the Penn State Ice Lions. Jim Recupero, Ryan Gannon, and Billy Connolly. 31, 30, and 22 points, respectively.
And the Retrievers working things around in the Ice Lion zone. Back behind the goal line for Hutcharek. Hutcharek trying to move it to the front. Takes a side angle shot. Badali makes the save. And now it's up top to Ojeda. Ojeda can't keep it in as it bounces over his stick and out into the neutral zone. D-to-D with Nick Yost. Hutcharek. Cross ice pass to Alex Post. Alex Post couldn't get a hold of it, and it's cleared out by Aloya. And trying to push his way into the zone was Gannon, but Gannon couldn't get in there, and now the puck is back in the Ice Lion zone, and the Ice Lions are trying to get out of the zone, and here they go, setting up a pass up for Gannon. Gannon working his way with Recupero. Recupero behind the net, goes around to the far side, takes a side angle shot, and it goes wide. He hit a few bodies out in front, but didn't get through to Carmack. Post trying to clear the zone, but he's being pressed up against the boards by Bill Connolly. And trying to help him out in there is Recupero. Connolly sweeps it back, and it's kept in by Lasig. Lasig putting it down to Connolly, who puts it into the near corner. Morgan setting it up to Post. Post is all alone at the hash marks. They couldn't clear it. Still in. Lasig takes a long-distance shot, and it goes wide into the far corner. Taylor Morgan there to pick it up. Puts it up high and into the glass and out into the neutral zone. Goes behind Lasig and into... That's not Lasig. I'm sorry. That's Ben Cuddy. But regardless, here comes a long shot on, and nice hit there. Carmack makes a save. Beautiful hit on Recupero. I believe that was Durkee that took him out. Durkee with it now across the line. Goes into the far corner. He's got Dinsmore on him. Durkee couldn't get it to a Retrievers player. Now the Penn State Ice Lions are going to clear it out. Chipped into the Retrievers zone. Dana Becker there to chase, but chasing him is Seifert. As he puts it into the far corner, being checked into the boards is Callahan. As it's squeezed out, Dana Becker has to pinch it off to the far corner as he had an Ice Lions breaking. Kept in by the Ice Lions. Oh, here they go. Nice check there by Dana Becker, but it's still kept active by the Ice Lions. Now finally it's cleared out to the neutral zone and cleared in by Huckstein.
Dana Becker's had a good shift out there. He's hitting some people. He's making plays beyond his own cage to make sure that nothing gets by Carmack.
It's all about making it happen right now. Dana Becker in his last game here in the regionals, senior of course, so these seniors, this is a big game for them.
It is.
Down in the near corner, Retrievers getting some changes out there. Oh, nice check there. It was Buck that took out his check. Now neutral zone battle, back and forth. The Retrievers trying to win out these neutral zone battles because it's absolutely pivotal to get things set up in the Ice Lions zone, because the Ice Lions really look to set things up in the Retriever zone. They peppered Virginia Tech yesterday with shots.
And they're putting on a pretty strong forecheck right now. The UMBC started out in their zone but can't seem to make it back there right now.
There's a break for Durante. Durante couldn't get a hold of the puck. Upshaw's going to pick it up, though. Upshaw across the line. Drops it to Durante. Durante trying to take a shot, and it hit a Lions player on the way through. Comes out to neutral ice. Up at the red line for Rafferty. Rafferty getting around Buck. Sends it over to the far side. Over to Ojeda with a shot, and it's sticked out of play by Badali. 16:31 to go here in the first period. No score. Two Matcha teams going toe-to-toe for a bid to nationals. Two teams from Matcha North. Well, no, Matcha in general will be going to the national tournament thanks to the Southeast Regionals.
Yeah, and it's a testament to how improving this division is and how much better these teams are getting.
Definitely. Side angle shot taken by Harchard goes right through Badali. Badali will hold on.
Last year I was up in Penn State calling that Penn State game. I believe that UMBC put up 16 on them. So obviously a much improved squad heading into this season for the Ice Lions.
Face-off one to the Ice Lions. Ice Lions trying to clear it out, but they're pushed back into the far corner. Post will take puck. Tries to get it around the linesman. Linesman in the way, so the Ice Lions are going to take that to their advantage. No, clearing attempt. Rafferty sends it down low. Here comes the shot. They score! Alex Post puts it home. 16-13 remaining in the first. It's 1-0 Dogs. You're going to die, clown!
The perfect pass to the front of the net. Poster just took it past the goaltender. There's nothing that Badali could do on that one. Oh, man. What hand-eye coordination to get around the goaltender on that one. Poster with an excellent shot.
You threw some crazy movie lines at me to call for today. You're going to die, clown, really? That's how the Ice Lions are trying to get that one back, as they're trying to push it deep inside the Retrievers zone. Retrievers trapped in their zone right now as the puck goes back to Carmack. Carmack steering it over to Taylor Morgan, who puts it up on the glass and out of play, or out of the zone to Huckstein up at the neutral zone, rather. As now the Retrievers have it back in their own zone again. Yost trying to set things up, goes D to Morgan on the far side. Morgan will set it up along the boards, but it's a neutral zone back and forth at this point as Penn State re-enters the Retriever zone. O'Connor dangerously putting it back, and it almost fished its way into the net. Whoa, boy, that was a close call.
It was.
Callahan. Cross-ice pass through center to O'Connor. O'Connor dumps it into the far corner. Callahan to chase. Badali out to play. Badali putting it up high into the glass. High sticked out of the air, but it hit a Penn State player. Backhand shot by Callahan. Goes out of Badali, and he makes the save. Badali standing up so far. He's already seen 5 shots, allowing 1 goal on 5 of those 5 shots. And coming across the ice. Oh, what a hard check there by Ojeda. He takes out Recupero.
Looks like Recupero's a little tender from the bench right now.
Oh, Dana Becker getting hit hard into the boards by Peter Wagner. So Penn State does have the physical aspect of this game nailed down.
Yes,
coming across the line, O'Connor takes his shot. Oh, and it goes high and above the cage into the near corner. Wide of Badali. Trying to keep it in either Retrievers, but they couldn't keep it in at the moment. Now it's going to go into the far corner. Carmack with it. Sends it around to the near corner. Over to Seifert. Seifert couldn't get his shot through as it's deflected all the way down. And
should not
going to make it for icing. There you go. As now it comes out to the neutral zone. Penn State trying to set up a pass up in the neutral zone, but it goes all the way back to Morgan. Morgan being pressured hard by, that was Seifert. Seifert took him out. Durante, cross-ice pass. He's got Kevin Ryder. Kevin Ryder behind the back couldn't get his pass through, and he'll put it in the near corner. Back to Chase. That's Starn. Starn putting it over to the far side boards on the hash. Gives it over to Gilhully, and Gilhully got hit, but the pass goes back behind occasion to the goal line, and it's cleared out by Cuddy. Picking it up is Nick Yost at the red line. Nick Yost, cross-ice pass to Kevin Ryder. Too far for Ryder to reach, and so it's going to be picked up by Cuddy, and it was sent up against the protective netting and out of play. Stoppage of play with 13:54 to go here in the first period. Davis turns with Brian Schrems. Penn State down by the Retrievers, 1-0 so far.
Yeah, Penn State is putting on one hell of a push here in the offensive zone. Their forecheck is extremely strong. They're not holding back right now. They're pinching down low. They got their defenders up.
Here comes the chance, breaking into the net, but Dolly was, I couldn't even tell who that was. It was just a blur.
It was a mess.
Was that Post that went in there? I believe it was Post.
Looks like Post, yeah.
Posty went hard into the net there, and that was dislodged.
With Penn State pinching so far down low, quick transitions for UMBC can 2-on-1 3-on-1 opportunity, so they got to be aware of that.
Face off to the left of Badali. Oops, wrong paper. Alex Post sending it back over to Hartshark. Hartshark with a long toss on that goes wide into the near corner. Nick Yost pinching down low. Still has it? No, it's turned over to Penn State. Penn State can't clear it. Kept in by Post. Post in the far circle. Throws it to the front to Hartshark with a shot. Great save by Badali. It goes off behind the cage over to Alex Post, who goes into the near corner. He gets held up there. But now sweeping in to help out is Eric Becker, who tosses it into the far corner. And now it's going to be put up high into the glass. Dana Becker keeps it in.
Nice keep by Becker. Great keep.
Now finally it's going to come out to the blue line, and it's going to be swept out. And back to play it is Eric Becker. Eric Becker. Over to Durkee. Durkee gaining a little speed across the line. Comes in. Tries to cut to the inside. He's still got it. Cool. He tries to tuck it home past Badali. But Badali got the pad out there right in time. Clearing attempt by the Penn State Ice Lions is spoiled as now O'Connor has it. To the top of the slot. Comes in. Takes a shot. Sees its way through traffic but doesn't make it to Badali. As the puck was trying to be cleared. Here comes Callahan. He couldn't get a stick on it, and the Ice Lions will. It's Fetter. Sending it into the Retriever zone. Ojeda trying to get it. Goes too far for him. Carmack will set it up for Ojeda as he sets it up along the boards over to Callahan on the far side.
Transition. Here we go.
Durkee over to O'Connor. O'Connor ducks out a check, but he turns over the puck in the process. Durkee will take it back, though. O'Connor trying to take the errant pass to Durkee there. But now it's going D to D with Rafferty and Ojeda. Rafferty through center. Over to O'Connor. Over to Callahan with a shot. Badali makes a glove save, and he'll hold on. No rebound. And we have a stoppage at 12:16 left here in the first. Dogs up 1-0 on the Ice Lions.
Yeah, UMBC looks real comfortable just like they did yesterday. They're getting bodies in front of the net. They're deflecting shots. They're screening Badali. This is the exact combination that we need to see. The exact thing that we saw yesterday from them. Nice shot where they put up 7 goals on the Terrapins.
And the Retrievers trying to work the Ice Lions inside their own zone, but now it's going to be the Ice Lions that'll have it clear it. Oh, it's nice keep
nice
in
step.
there. A little stick reach by Yost keeps it active in the Ice Lions zone. Durante puts it into the near corner. Back there to play it is Dinsmore. Dinsmore couldn't clear it. Upshaw has it. Upshaw takes out Dinsmore nicely. Well, these guys can't be pushovers with the Ice Lions if they want to contend here.
They're starting to throw their weight around, too, here a little bit, Stearns.
Kevin Ryder to the front. Upshaw just absolutely gets clocked in front of the net. Interference call coming up to Dinsmore. Wow, Dinsmore just laid out Upshaw.
Yeah, Upshaw got rocked, but he drew himself a penalty. Or he drew a penalty on the Lions here. He looks like he's going to be okay. He's a little shaken right now, but I think Upshaw's going to be okay. He's a tough guy.
Yeah, Coach Vogel singing the praises of his team out there, and a great shift as he's calling it.
And you know what? And that's exactly what the third line needs to do. They need to get out there, draw some penalties, get in the boards, get dirty a little bit.
So power play for the Retrievers. They'll get the first one of this game. As it's up top to Yost. Over to Eric Becker's shot. Gets deflected wide in the far corner. Yost is going to keep it in at the point on the far side of the blue line. Over to Post. Cross-ice pass to Eric Becker. Doesn't make it, but it gets deflected up to Hartshark up top. Hartshark over to Eric Becker, who rotates to the top. He'll switch places with Hartshark. To the top of the circle. Hartshark shot. Badali makes the save. Nice glove. He's working that glove tonight, or this morning, and he's doing a fine job.
Yeah. Hartshark's got one of the hardest shots that I've seen at this level. The quarterbacks that power play quite well, too. Usually you see 2 defenders up at the top of the point, but they run with Hartshark, and it seems to work for them. Did yesterday. They were 3 for 5 on the power play.
We should also mention that Ryan Benkin is the coach of the year in Matcha. He is Penn State's coach. Just a word of note of interest.
Quite the turnaround for that organization.
That's Eric Becker with it. Cross-ice pass gets intercepted and chipped away by Recupero. Recupero coming back 1-on-2. Trying to split the D. Trying to kick it to his stick, to his forehand, but he couldn't take it. Here comes the home run past the post. Post shoots, but Ellie makes an easy stick save as he steers it off to the side. Picked up by Starnes. Starnes sending it up along the boards and clears it down. With a minute to play on the power play for the Retrievers. 10:41 left here in the first period. Dogs up 1-0. Penn State only has one shot on Carmack at this point. Eric Becker across the red line, across the blue line. Has a couple of Penn State players. Drops it for Durkee. Durkee almost didn't get it. Durkee with a nice dangle there. Gives it over to Yost on the far side. Couldn't get it deep, and so the Penn State ice lines will clear it the length of the ice with 40 seconds left on the shorthanded kill for them. Eric Becker trying to get it around Connolly, and he does. He gets it over to Durkee. Durkee gets checked off the puck. There was nothing wrong with that check. Oh, and that's a hard check. That's going to be a boarding call coming up to Alex Post as he took out his man.
Play going down there.
That's Lasik. Here comes a side angle shot. Carmack makes an easy save as breaking down the wing was Connolly.
Yeah. We're going to be four-side.
We get some words here. And we got some words coming over here. I like being between the benches here. I mean, you get a perspective from the player that committed the penalty, and then you get the referee's perspective directly below us. You all right there, Miller? Are you drunk? You could tighten up the screw on the side there.
Miller, you're 18. You probably shouldn't be saying that on TV.
I'm just kidding. TV? We're on TV?
We're hyping up this broadcast.
Oh, Lord. So, power play coming up for the ice lines. We're not sure what the call is here. And it looks like he might be giving him a 2 and 10.
UMBC Final number 17, Alex Post, 5 in a game.
Oh, God.
Checking from behind, 5 in a game. Alex Post is getting tossed for this game. What a turn of events.
That is huge for UMBC.
Well, that's huge in favor of Penn State. Oh, boy. Post is not happy. Wow, what a turn of events here. The Retrievers will be without Post. He's upset. He is really upset, and hopefully he can keep his because he wants to. If UMBC advances on and they go to San Jose, he does not want to sit out of that.
No, I don't blame him.
Yeah. So, big opportunity coming up after the 22 seconds expire on Dinsmore's penalty.
Yeah, we're going to need to see some guys step up here and take that role that Post had on the ice, which is a huge offensive role.
Penn State was just given a gift here.
Yes, they were. But you know what? If anything, this is going to fire up UMBC, hopefully, and push them a little bit more. But four-side hockey for the next 21 seconds. The Lions are going to win their first power play.
All right, Naring's going to sit the penalty for the 5 minutes. And out on the ice, we'll have Durkee.
So what does that mean for Nationals now? If they go,
he's just gone for this game.
It's just this game. It's not a DQ or anything.
Nope, not a DQ. Different story. Side angle shot by the Lions goes wide. Durkee in the near corner. Back to Ojeda behind Carmack. Carmack directing traffic right now. Telling Ojeda where to go because Connolly is really forechecking hard. It's four-side hockey for the next 3 seconds. And then for the next 4:39, it's going to be a major penalty to the point where Penn State can score as much as they want on the power play, and UMBC will be shorthanded in the 4 minute and 30 seconds. Not indefinitely. Nice clear by Yost as it goes right down in the glove of Badali.
I don't think right now you're looking for offense on the penalty kill. You just want to get that puck out of there because they got 5 minutes to work with here.
Penn State needs to capitalize on this power play. It's coming across the line. Oh,
got away with one there.
Recupero got tripped up there. No call. It's a good no call for UMBC as they're in an already difficult position. O'Connor hopping over the net, giving a little scare there to Lasig with the puck. Lasig along the near boards over to Seifert. Back to Lasig, over to Seifert. Seifert across the line. Oh, he gets checked hard by Durkee. Oh, another check by Durkee. Durkee playing physical penalty kill. Nicely done as he takes out Abbott.
That's exactly what this team needs right now. They need some strong physical play to match what Penn State's going to be bringing here for the next 3 minutes, 35 seconds.
UMBC fans are getting excited over there. As it's Taylor Morgan off in the near corner, and he'll ice this one down. So nothing going here for Penn State.
Yep.
They just can't get set up.
2 shots on goal so far for the Lions, 9 for UMBC.
I can't show allegiance with this thing on, by the way. And coming across the line now is Seifert. Seifert still with it, trying to fight his way through the slot. He gets checked off stride by Taylor Morgan. Kept it up top by Aloya. Aloya sending it down low, trying to get it over to Abbott along the near boards. As it's sent up high and out of play. And smacks Naring right in the keister.
That's what he gets for sitting in that penalty box.
He says it hurt. Actually hit him on the side of the leg.
We got to proposition Kim Becker to have one of these built.
I know,
Piney
right?
Orchard Ice Arena.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Of course, at 10:20, we'll have another game going on. Liberty versus Temple. Here comes a long shot on. Carmack makes the save. Steered off into the corner. Now it's taken up top. As it's Recupero playing catch with Connolly. Connolly, the captain, off in the far circle, up to Recupero. Recupero back over to Connolly. Connolly shoots, and it's deflected wide. Off into the far corner. Connolly's got it again. Connolly looking to feed it to the near side. Gives it over to Lasig. Up top to Recupero with a shot, and it goes off the ankle of Callahan into the near corner. Fighting hard for it is Ojeda. And it's, a little bump from behind.
There.
Yeah, Lasig gets taken down hard. And it was Upshaw that took him down. Upshaw's got a physical presence out there on the ice.
He does.
And Connolly losing the puck momentarily.
Nothing going on net, though. They're just cycling the puck right now.
Upshaw's now watching Lasig in the back door. So they're shouting on the UMBC bench to watch him.
Yeah, there is a man on the back door. They got to watch him.
Recupero takes his shot, and it's deflected off into the far corner. 2 minutes left on this 5-on-4 on a 5-minute major. Lasig at the back door, trying to pound it home, but Callahan's back there. Upshaw playing up high on Recupero. Back over to Lasig. Lasig over to Recupero with a shot, and it's caught up in the paraphernalia of Upshaw, and it drops out of his pants.
This is a real strong penalty kill for UMBC right now. They're not allowing any shots through whatsoever. It took 2.5 minutes for the Lions to get set up and get an actual shot on goal, but everything else has been deflected into the corners or blocked by the offenders. 1:51 left on the 5-minute major. To Alex Pope, who was ejected from the game as well for checking from behind. 1-0 Retrievers. 6:52 to play here in the first period. Tune in for the intermission report. We'll have John Baranowski and Chris Covert, as you heard them yesterday. They'll give you some insight today on the NHL as it's played behind the goal line behind Carmack, is now steered around by Davis. Davis over to the far side, over to Seifert, to the front, the shot. Oh, what a great glove save by P.J. Carmack. First test of the night, still sharp. Flashing the leather a little bit. Oh, my God, it is the morning. Not even 10 yet, I don't think.
No.
Yeah, flashing the leather quite well there, P.J. Carmack. First real test of the night. He made an outstanding save.
Face-off won by the Lions. Sent back to the point to Starn. Starn with a long toss on, stick to side by Carmack into the near corner. As it's picked up by Buck. Buck sending it back behind the goal line. Then out front, and a chance there for Seifert. Goes all the way out of the zone. Durkee doing a little work here. Durkee steers it into the far corner. Very aggressive on a penalty kill with 1:15 to play in this penalty kill for the Retrievers. Power play for the Ice Line. 6:12 to play here in the first. O'Connor turns around, throws it right down. Badali will slow it down, and he'll set it up for Starn.
Okay, about a minute left until UMBC returns to full strength.
Wow. All right.
Good kill. Very good kill.
As it's across the line, it's Connolly in the near corner, looking to put it out front. Nobody there to give it to, so he puts it up top to Recupero with a long shot on. His own player blocks it with a backhand shot. Carmack makes a save,
and
Carmack. It's cleared out by the Retrievers down to Badali in the far corner. 40 seconds to kill.
Second test for Carmack. He looks sharp this morning.
Over to Lasig. Connolly's pass goes. Lasig across the line, stops, centers it to the top for Recupero into the slot with a shot, and it goes wide. He had no traffic to deflect it off of. He had a clear shot to the net. 25 seconds left on the power play for the Lions. Recupero with a side angle shot. Hard wrister goes into the near corner and up top to Lasig at the blue line. Lasig puts it through traffic pad, saved by Carmack. That one had eyes.
Yep.
Recupero has it off the hash marks on the far
10
side.
seconds.
Shifts up top over to Lasig on the near side. 10 seconds ago. Connolly comes in, tries to take a shot, and the puck bounces.
Get out, get out.
And Taylor Morgan clears it out, and the Retrievers are
Good
back
kill.
to full strength.
Great kill.
Out there to play now. Recupero in the Retriever zone. Taken out in his check by Yost. Harcharik trying to move it along the boards. Harcharik dekes around one man. Gets
Nice
around
move.
another. Still has the puck at the red line. Sends it over to the blue line. Deflected in by Durante. Back over to Badali. Badali slowing it up behind his net. Sends it up top. And it's Bounced over the stick over Nick Yost into the neutral zone. Rafferty will put it back in the zone. Retrievers tag up. Badali out to set it up. As he's got Dinsmore, who cleared up around the boards. And it's kept in by Yost at the point. Yost with a long shot on it. Badali will hold on.
Good action here. 4:28 left to go. Shots are 10-6. Penn State caught up a little bit, but they were on the power play, so it's to be expected. But great kill by the Retrievers. Great goaltending by Carmack. Things going okay for him right now.
Now with it are the Ice Lions. Dinsmore clearing it into the near corner. 4:20 to go. Yost trying to clear it out, but it's kept in by the Lions. That was Giuliano that came in. Giuliano turns over, though, to Yost. Yost going D-to-D with Rafferty. Rafferty in the far corner.
Home run.
Rafferty gives it over to Eric Becker. Eric Becker will curl back, set things up patiently as he's getting pressured by Giuliano. And now breaking through center here is Hartshard with the backhand shot. Oh, ding, prize are done. Hits the goal post. Durante, far side, still has it. He's got 3 players on him from the Lions. And it's turned over, and Huckstein will backhand it out of the zone to Dana Becker at the red line. Going D-to-D with Rafferty on the far side of the neutral zone. Hartshard passes it over to Eric Becker, but Becker couldn't handle the pass. As it goes cleared into the near corner, and the Retrievers will get a change, a wholesale change at that. As now the Penn State Ice Lions will try to take advantage of that. Couldn't control the puck. Almost turned over, and they'll draw themselves offside. And Peter Wagner was just a few steps inside the line. 3:27, 1-0 Dogs on the Penn State Ice Lions.
It's been a good game so far. That ejection of Alex Post is going to be a kick in the pants, but guys like Eric Becker are going to have to step up and provide a little offense for the team. We know the usuals, Hartshard and Durkee, but I think Eric Becker is next in line to pick this up a little bit and pot a few goals.
And it's Dana Becker setting it up over to Rothschild. Rothschild's clearing to Upshaw. And the Ice Lions will pick it up. Upshaw picks up a turnover. Upshaw over to Ryder. Ryder with a backhand shot. Doesn't get through because he fans on it. Back to pick it up was Fetter. Fetter feeding it around the boards. Actually, that was Lasik. Lasik setting it on the far boards over to Cuddy. And it's turned over. Rothschild's trying to get it. And it's going to be Upshaw with a turnaround shot. Goes wide of Badali. And Badali's going to reach out, pick up that rebound off the backboards, and he'll hold on. With 2:58 to play here in the first period.
Like to see Upshaw get rewarded with a goal here in this game. He's been working his tail off so far. Drew that penalty earlier on in the first period. So hopefully he can pot one. It's been a long time coming for this guy. Usually averages about 6 or 7 shots a game. Face off one back.
Shot taken from point. Gets gloved away by Starn. Tyler Starn gloves it away. Billy Connolly trying to play it up on the near boards, but it's taken away by Durkee. Durkee, nicely done there as he fights off a check. O'Connor trying to set it over to Durkee, but it's picked up by the Lions. Not cleared out. Kept in by Ojeda with a nice tight keep at the blue line. Off to the far corner. Retrievers trying to gain some control here, but the Penn State Ice Lions are still trying to chop away at it to get it out. Recupero setting up. And it's Gannon going to Connolly. Connolly across the blue line to the outside. Takes a shot, stick save. And we're going to have an interference call on the Retrievers as Ojeda takes out his man.
Yeah, that was clear as
day.
day.
Be a hook. Yeah,
clear as day. Ojeda brought him down. A little nimble getting up down there. I cannot see that. Number 17. Looks like Ryan Gannon. Slow to get up, but regardless. Lions back on the power play here. Had a 5-minute power play earlier on in the game when Alex Post was ejected. We're only able to muster up about 4 shots. 2 of those being quality scoring chances, but weren't able to pot one behind Carmack. So face off to the left of Carmack right here.
Face-off chip back into the far corner, or near corner rather, over to Morgan. Morgan trying to fight off a check more so than get rid of the puck out of the zone. As it's tied up along the boards. Morgan actually trying to kill some time here as he's trying to pin it up along the boards. Nobody can sweep it free. Caught up in the skates. Finally, Morgan will chip it away, and he'll clear it out.
Great job by Morgan there.
Great work ethic by Taylor Morgan. As it's back into the Penn State zone. We do apologize. The video just went out. We're not sure what's happening here. We'll get back to it. We'll get back to you with the video feed. We're going to keep with the audio here. Now it's sent around the horn, kept in up top by Lasig. Lasig putting it down low. And the puck goes high and almost hits us in the face and goes down the ice. We're having some technical difficulties. It looks like the wheel is not completely on. There we go. Now we got it. Okay. We do apologize
and we're
for
back.
And here comes a shot with Connolly. What a great save by P.J. Carmack.
Carmack had to make three sharp. Had to be sharp on three different occasions here. He stood tall on all three.
.118 to play here in the first period. 57 seconds left on the Penn State power play. Kept in at the blue line by Recrupa with a long shot on stick to side by Carmack. They're creating a lot of traffic in front of Carmack, which is what they want to do with Penn, with this power play for Penn State.
They're getting back to their original game plan of getting men in front of the net.
Recupero
riding a little screen.
Gives it over to Connolly on the far side. Near side to Lacey. Up top to the pitch of Recupero. Recupero, far circle. Over to Connolly with a shot. Nice block by Rafferty. Dropping the body down and blocking the shot. And it's chipped out as an errant pass went to the neutral zone. Offside, tagged up by Penn State. Back there to get it with less than a minute to play here. And sent the length of the ice down to Badali, as the Retrievers are doing a successful job here of killing this penalty. 30 seconds. 10 seconds left on the penalty to Ojeda.
Big hit.
Hip check there. Turned over. Eric Becker will put it into the glass and into the back of the linesman. 1 second left. All right, so we're back to five-a-side hockey. 20 seconds to play in the first. 1-0 Dogs. Sent high into the air. The puck gets gloved down, but it's turned over to Callahan. Callahan's got 10 seconds. And he's taken out into the boards by Sean Davis. And it's going to be picked up by Starn and cleared out to the neutral zone. Taylor Morgan, one last try, and this will do it for the first period. Now we got a call. I believe it's coming up to Penn State. Yeah, slashing call coming up to Penn State. The Retrievers are going to start the second period on the power play. With that being said, we're going to throw it to an intermission report. Welcome back, everybody, to UMBC and Penn State hockey. The Southeast Regionals here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. David Stokes and Brian Schrems as we get set for the second period of play. Retrievers up 1-0 as they got a power play to start this one out, and here we go. Puck drop, center ice. Rock and roll. As it comes back. Oh, even better. We got things flashing on the screen. All right, so hard shark, cross ice pass, power play for the Retrievers to start things off. Eric Becker with it now. Eric Becker off the near circle, near side, over to Yost, over to hard shark, back over to Becker. Just a note, Alex Post was tossed from this game. Game misconduct, 5-minute major, and game misconduct for checking from behind. Yost up top, Becker, shot, scores! Eric Becker winding up. Slamming one home on a power play. 2-0 Dogs. 19:29 to go here in the second period. Pow! Right in the kisser.
Was it, I can't remember who said that Eric Becker has to step up and put some goals in the net. Who said that, Stearns? It was me. What a shot from the point from Eric Becker. Taking the power play captain role on that one. Just rifled it by Badali. Just exactly how you want to start this period, you know?
Oh, yeah. Right 31 seconds in. Retrievers get a 2-0 lead on the Penn State Ice Lions. Here at the Polonia Bank Flyer Skate Zone in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Southeast Regionals. The winner of this game advances on to San Jose for the national game, or national tournament, rather.
Nice pick in the corner there.
Callahan to the front, to Durkee. What a shot that goes off the post. Big Ben strikes one.
Oh, the
great intensity out the door.
Dogs are flying this
second
barking period. Dogs are barking, yes, sir. Durkee with an opportunity on the doorstep. I don't think he was expecting it. He just pulled the trigger, didn't take that shot how he probably would have wanted to.
Do the Lions sleep tonight?
Wow.
Lions trying to get it out of their zone, trying to get something on that scoreboard as it goes back to Ojeda back in his own zone. Ojeda, D to Rafferty. Rafferty trying to get over to Durkee. Durkee coming in, toe drag shot. The rebound. Oh, he takes a second shot on the rebound. Here comes another shot. But Badali making a great pad save.
Yeah, keeping this team from going down 3-0. That'd be devastating for the Lions right now.
Cleared in on Carmack. He'll steer that off into the corner. As now, oh, wow, dangerous chance there. as it looks like somebody's a little hurt. A couple of players hurt. I believe that's O'Connor that's down. O'Connor's going to need a trainer. And Coach Aaron Vogel is going to come out. Ooh, yeah. We got a bunch of players around him. This is not a good situation.
Yeah, O'Connor took a spill and was hit as he was going down to the ice. It looks like he just got whacked pretty good.
So we're checking on the status of Sean O'Connor, who's down in the retriever zone. He got pummeled by, was that Recupero?
It might have been Recupero. Looked like O'Connor's okay. Maybe just got the wind knocked out of him or something.
Quite possibly. He looks a little dazzled. His back. Yeah. He's got to go off the ice there as he was hurt, but we'll see if we can get an update on what happened to him. Coach is like, I hate you, Yost. He's talking about how he can't skate on shoes.
That's funny.
Okay, so O'Connor's all right. Face-off one back. Nice job, but it's turned over to the Ice Lions. And that was Fetter who fed it up to the point. And it's going to be the Retrievers clearing it out to the neutral zone. Swept back in far side by Dinsmore. Trying to maintain control of it as Morgan chips it out. And it's gloved out of the air by Huckstein. Huckstein putting it up along the far side. And Taylor Morgan's got it up at the blue line. Sends it high and into the air and tries to get it down to the ice line.
Holding the puck. How about we close a hand on that puck?
Closing the hand on the puck. No call. Good catch. I didn't see that.
Wow.
Cleared into the near corner. Badali out to play. Badali trying to get it around. Rothschild does so. Upshaw gets taken out of the boards. Gets a high stick to the head. No call. Just letting you know.
It's the last person on the ice that won a high stick to the head.
Huckstein gets it in, but it's sent back the other way by Yost.
Yeah, that's right.
No icing. No icing is the call as it's picked up by Dinsmore. Dinsmore over to Recupero. It's turned over to Nick Yost and clear back into the far side. Retrievers getting a change. Off in the near corner to Huckstein in his own zone. And it's offsides against the Retrievers. This hard shark was really deep, and this one's going to come all the way down. And
I love live hockey.
Upset at the linesman for calling that.
Awesome. Unedited.
Welcome to HBO 24/7.
You're getting your $7 worth, ladies and gentlemen.
Get Boudreaux out here, huh? What's his favorite word aside from Haagen-Dazs?
I don't know.
As it's out in the neutral zone. Now turned over. Connolly with the puck. He can't get a hold of it. Connolly off into the far corner, behind the cage, over to the air corner, sent back the other way. The Retrievers are trying to clear it out. Connolly trying to pick it away from Becker. Eric Becker trying to push it away. Sends it over to the other side, over to Hartshark. Hartshark's cross-ice pass over to Durante, and it's deflected out all the way back to the Lions zone. Picked up there by Tyler Starn. Starn puts it up on the glass, but it's picked up by Ojeda. Ojeda going D-to-D with Dana Becker in his own zone. Hartshark pushing it over to Durante. Durante putting it behind his back over to Hartshark. Connolly on him. Hartshark trying to put it to the front. Couldn't find anyone there as it was deflected. Off. Over to the Lions now as they try to push it out. Kept in. Now Hartshark going to drag it out over to Durante along the near side. Durante across the line. Back over to Hartshark, but it's deflected through the skates of a nice Lions player. It was Ryan Seifert. Back in the Retriever zone, all the way back into the Lions zone, the puck goes. As it's picked up by Tyler Starn. Starn puts it high up into the glass over to Wagner. Wagner comes in, takes a shot, the rebound. Nice pad save by Carmack as the Retrievers will sweep in to get it in the slot and bring it back. As Ojeda is behind the cage, and he'll bring it out through the slot. Pass it over to the far side of Hartshark. Behind the back pass over to Eric Becker. Over to Durante, who can't exactly get some clean zone entry, but he'll get it in there somehow as he's fighting along. And this one comes outside. He brought it inside. I'm surprised the whistle didn't go on and offside there, but Eric Becker has it at the red line. He's having a trouble of a time here trying to get it into the ice line zone as it's in the line zone temporarily and sent right back out. Coming back the other way is Buck. Buck tries to get it past Rafferty, but he stops him up and gives it over to O'Connor. O'Connor over to Callahan. Callahan deflects it in. Callahan's still got it, but he gets tripped up. And the Retrievers are going to go on the power play with 15:34 to play here in the second period. They're up 2-0. They're getting the advantages.
Yeah, and there's a pretty blatant trip there. Hopefully this pans out like the last power play where Eric Becker was able to rifle it in the top corner of the net on Badali. 15:34 left. Shots 13 to 10. Penn State's closed the gap here a little bit, but remember they did have that 5-minute power play where they were able to muster about 4 or 5 shots. Other than that, it's been all UMBC.
Up top to Ojeda. Ojeda to the far side over to O'Connor. O'Connor stops up along the half boards, takes it down low behind the goal line to Durante. Durante through to the slot to Callahan. Callahan had his stick lifted up by Bill Connolly, and it's cleared the length of the ice. Ojeda back in his own zone, takes it behind Carmack, stops. Getting a little forecheck pressure there by Gannon, but Gannon's going to back off. Connolly will switch places and come in, put pressure on, but the puck sent up to O'Connor on the far wing. Across the line to the half boards on the far side, stops, takes a look, sends it down low behind the goal line. It's over to Durante. Durante playing catch with O'Connor. Up top to Ojeda at the point. Over to O'Connor at the top circle. Takes a shot, and it's saved by Badali on a light shot. No deflection through there. Durante turns around, takes a shot, and it goes into the near corner here as Taylor Morgan's down low. Morgan up top. Sends it back. Durante's got to go up to the hash marks here to send it back around the horn to the far side, and it's swept around by the ice line. It's kept in and active by Ojeda. Over to O'Connor. O'Connor back to Ojeda. Ojeda takes his shot down low to Durante, and a feed to the front to Callahan. Doesn't get through.
Nifty passing.
Here comes Connolly. Short-handed chance here. Takes his shot. Sticked aside by Carmack. Nice save. As Connolly's trying to keep it active in there and kill some time. 48 seconds left on the man advantage for the Retrievers. O'Connor, far side, blue line, take it in. A little toe drag, dekes it down Lasig, but he'll lose the puck in the process. Lasig pokes it away, and the Lions are going to try to clear it. Recupero couldn't get to it.
Good
as
keep
it was
by
pushed
UMBC.
up by Gannon. Yost, over to Harchard. Harchard, far corner, over to Callahan. Callahan can't get control of the puck as Lasig has it now. Lasig's trying to push it out, but he can't get it out. And a pass goes a little ahead of Yost, but he gets there in time to keep it in. Harchard trying to feed it over. Here comes an opportunity for a breakaway for Recupero. Yost trying to get back. Recupero in, shoots.
Nice
what a great
save.
save by Carmack as he knocks the
penalty
net off in
shot?
the process. Oh, we got a penalty shot coming up. Apparently Recupero didn't get a shot away. I thought he did.
Yeah, he got a good shot away.
Yeah, Justin Marksimer is actually calling it right. He did have a scoring chance. He did take the shot. He got a shot away, and everybody on the Retrievers bench is complaining about this, and I thought they have a just case here, as it should have been just a tripping.
Yeah, and the referee was nowhere near.
He's talking that the hook decreased the scoring chance, but still, if he got the shot away and it went on Carmack cleanly, I think that the penalty shot wouldn't be the option. It would be just a trip.
You have to wonder, too. The referee was down inside the Penn State zone, so he did not see.
It was the linesman that was up there. It's the linesman judgment call that should have been influenced him. But regardless, the penalty shot was called, and Carmack's ready. Here comes Recupero. Jim Recupero on a penalty shot. Comes into the slot, forehand, takes a shot, goes over him, he scores! Penn State scores on a penalty shot. The shot went up and above Carmack and goes in behind him. Wow! So Penn State Ice Lions get a goal on the board with 13:44 left in the second period. Penalty shot Recupero. Get off my plane.
Yeah, that was just unlucky for Carmack. Carmack made the initial save. I thought it was going over the net. This place was silent as that puck was hovering over the net.
Penn State fans are happy with that one. That was just an incredible fluke as the shot was just deflected off of his pad, up above his helmet and in. And the referee's going to toss Lasig off the ice because of an equipment failure that he decided to take time to do. He had plenty of time during that penalty shot to adjust it.
Yep.
So, Penn State gets on the board on a penalty shot from Recupero. As it's fed in, 5-a-side hockey now. Here's some stats if you want them. I've been hiding them from you all game.
Typical David Stern shenanigans.
Down low to Durante. Durante trying to push it to the front to Eric Becker, and it doesn't get through. Now Eric Becker will actually pick it off as the Lions try to clear it. Eric Becker, bad angle shot. Oh, what a save there. It looked like it was a stick save by Badali, and it's cleared out to the neutral zone.
He almost deflected in front of the net and went past the goal line there.
Harchard keeping it in the Lions zone. Harchard dekes around one man, tries to get around two, gets around Recupero to a pass down low to Yost with a shot. And it gets deflected wide off the side of the net and into the near corner. Ojeda putting it back. Durante gets it behind Badali. Sends it up top over to Yost. Yost with the long toss on, deflected through. The rebound, and it's left alone in the slot, and the Lions slap it away, but it's kept in their zone. Up top by Yost with a long toss on, Badali makes a save. 13-11 are the shots in favor of UMBC. Off on the far half boards is Eric Becker. Comes into the top of the circle.
This is not a power play.
Takes a shot. And, oh, my goodness. It looked like, this isn't a power play, but it was high stick down. And we're waiting to see who will touch it. And it'll be UMBC face-off coming outside. Recupero is WTFing everything out there.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, Recupero is their leading scorer on the team. 31 points on the season.
Mersman's harassing me because somebody's team won in a shootout against my team. But then again, both those teams were my team last night. And here we go. Rafferty down low in the near corner. Sends it around the horn to Rothschild, but he can't get it out as it's sent back into the far corner. Upshaw's there to play it back. Trying to get it to the defenseman, Taylor Morgan. And it's chipped out. No, it's still in. No offside. Well,
that's
no
an interesting
offside.
call. That's an interesting call.
Yeah, I would say so. Taylor Morgan along the far boards.
No!
Rothschild pops it up to center. Here comes an opportunity, but it's cleared away by Taylor Morgan from the slot.
Yeah, Rothschild's got to make a better heads-up play like that. You don't deflect the puck into the middle of your own zone there.
I think the Ice Lions have some momentum swinging in their favor right now after that penalty shot. Lasig with it now. Lasig going around the world in his own zone, but he can't get it out just.
Oh!
Kevin Ryder dropping the boom. What a check. He takes out Jocelio. Ouch. Oh, and Lasik is trying to bull his way through. Rothschild will give him another hit after he got hit already.
Breaking out again.
Nick Yost coming back 2-on-3. Coming across. He's hugging the line. He collides with Upshaw and Lasik in the process. But here we go. This is going to be an icing on the Penn State Ice Lions, and Armax out to play it. And now they're complaining over there on the Penn State bench that Penn State had an opportunity to get there in time to beat out the icing.
Yeah, we're getting a little chip here on both sides here.
I think Benkin actually had a case there, and he's talking to the linesman right now about why
he did have the inside track. No, he did have the inside track. That should have been no icing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I agree. I think Penn State does have the case here to make that argument. Before he got the inside edge? No, before Penn State. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the argument they took. I would have went with Penn State had the inside edge on that, like you were calling.
That's what I thought, but
you can't change their mind. Long shot on Badali makes a save as it was gunned home by by Dana Becker as another shot goes high and wide into the near corner. Down low, Lasig with it, trying to get around Berkey, and he does get around him and gives it over to O'Malley. O'Malley through center, gets it over to Gilhooly. Gilhooly gets taken down by Dana Becker. Was that a non-call?
Yeah, it was a non-call. That should have been a trip on Dana Becker. Didn't get the puck whatsoever.
Callahan across the line, takes a shot. Badali makes a glove save, and he'll hold on. No rebound. 14-11 on the shot clock. 10:52 says the clock. Left here in the second period. 2-1 Retrievers.
Shots are relatively even. Scores relatively even, but I wouldn't give the advantage to the Ice Lions whatsoever. UMBC has been the faster team today. They've been the harder working team.
When they get trapped in the zone, they get trapped bad.
Yeah, the Lions spent a good 2.5 minutes in their zone on that last shift.
Face-off won by the Lions to Aloya. Aloya around the horn. Gives it over to Starn. Starn having a little trouble with O'Connor, but he fishes up along the boards to Seifert. Seifert with it now, 2-on-2. Seifert puts it in the near corner. Dumping it down there for Wagner. Wagner can't get there, so it's going to go around to the far corner. And he's going to pick up his own dump in as Seifert puts it high and up along the glass to not play. As it went and rolled off the protected net, and Lucky Fan got it, and he's going to have to pocket it. Those pucks are nice. They got ACHA logos on it and everything.
We'll have to swipe a few before we go.
I agree.
Just don't tell anybody.
I need one for my souvenir trophy case. The ones that I get that aren't really mine.
The ones that you steal is what you're trying to say?
No. My 10th place medals. Shot taken by Seifert. Gets deflected wide. Kevin Ryder watching him carefully as it's kept in at the point by Aloya as he sends it down low. Goes around the horn. Ohida's going to pick it up. Ojeda loses his stick in the process as he's checked by Wagner. Cutting to the front is Abbott. And Abbott just couldn't put it home. And there's a chance in the slide, but they just couldn't get it through. Oh, a shot goes wide. Dangerous shot from the point by Starn. But now the Retrievers are going to clear his zone. Starn's going to pick it up at the red line. He's going to come in across the blue line. Starn coming across the line. Loses it to Harchark. Harchark trying to deke around one man, but he loses the puck in the process. And Starn will take it back into the Ice Lion zone. Going D to D right now with Aloya. Aloya taking his time, looking at his options. He'll send it up to the red line, and it's chipped in by Abbott, but it doesn't go very far as it's picked up by Eric Becker. Over to Harchark. Harchark with a shot, and it goes wide. Harchark picking up the rebound on it, tries to stuff it home on the short side.
Oh.
And it's deflected through to the slot as the ice line's cleared away. Ojeda trying to keep it in, but it's going to roll out to the neutral zone. He'll turn around, toss it over to Harchark. Harchark coming across 2-on-2 with Durante. Harchark with a shot! Oh, and it just almost clapped Fidelli in the head. Goes above the cage, it hits the glass. The Retrievers still have it active. Durante, nice little back pass over to Harchark in the far corner. Harchark taking a look at his options. Jeeks around one man, comes to the slot, turns around, takes a shot, and it goes off of a Penn State player into the near corner. Clearing attempt foiled.
Nice keep by Harchark there.
Harchark keeping it in there. Eric Becker along the near boards. Eric Becker stops at the point, winds up, takes his shot, looking for the deflection up front, but the ice Lions will actually get a hold of it, and they'll clear it out to the neutral zone as Taylor Morgan has it now. Taylor Morgan with a home run pass deflected in by Rothschild. Nicely done as the Retrievers are going to finish off a change. Kept in by Rothschild, but now it's going to be taken by Starn out through the red line. Starn puts it past the net on the left side of the net on the near side. As Yost clearing attempt. Oh, and he just gets absolutely clocked by Feder. Ice Lions trying to set up some offense. Somebody's open up in the slot, and that's actually Dinsmore. Nobody's watching it, but the bench is calling for the Retrievers to watch the slot. It's a shot to the front of the net was fanned out by Mike Feder. As Recupero, no, that's not Recupero. That's actually Sean Davis out there. But now the Retrievers are going to get caught for icing. This is going to be the first icing against the Retrievers, I believe, in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. 8:16 left to go. Shots 14-12. 2-1 UMBC. Like we mentioned a minute ago, it has been a heavily favored UMBC game right now. They're working their tails off. They haven't been rewarded for it too often. The score is only 2-1, so hopefully they can find the back of the twine here shortly.
Yost setting it up along the far board, tries to get it to Rothschild, but it's kept in by the Ice Lions. The Retrievers bench is calling the Huckstein didn't actually keep it in. And now Yost gets a little bump there. There was a knee there that they're arguing for. Fritz can't get it out. Fritz along the near boards takes out his check. And Upshaw trying to free it. Turnaround shot through the front, and Carmack steers that aside. Huckstein with it at the point. Winds up, takes a shot, goes up a knee. Dinsmore takes a shot. Oh, and it gets deflected through traffic and goes wide. Trying to push it to the front now is Feder. Up top, Huckstein. Over to Dinsmore with a shot deflected through Pat, saved by Carmack. Turnaround shot, and it's loose in front. And now Rothschild's got it in there to poke it free, and he does get a hold of it.
2 men down, 3-on-2. You can get a 3-on-2 going here.
Here
we go, 2-on-1.
Fritz, 3-on-1. Oh, and Fritz loses the puck, but he headbutts it ahead. Fritz in the near corner. Goes up against Huckstein. Huckstein gets checked off the puck. Upshaw with the puck now. Who drags it through, tries to lead it to the front. It's along the side of the net, trying to push it home, but the net is knocked off, and the puck is nowhere across the line.
I don't think Fritzy sees too many 3-on-1 opportunities coming his way. He just barely lost the puck, but was actually able to keep it in off of his head.
Yeah.
To keep the scoring chance alive there for UMBC.
Penn State is actually commending themselves for a good shift there. They did have a good run there in the Retriever zone.
They had 2 or 3 deflections there that really tested Carmack.
Here comes Durkee trying to get a hold of the puck, but he's got it stolen away from him. And that's Giuliano who sends a cross-ice pass. Not cleanly. Picked up by the Retrievers now in the on the red line here, right below us. Dana Becker sends it cross-ice over to the far corner. Back to play to Badali. Badali putting it over under the near side. Retrievers trying to get it, and Callahan can't get a hold of it as it's Giuliano with it. Now Giuliano sending it around the horn over to O'Malley. O'Malley loses it. Durkee trying to keep it active in there. He tries to pull away, but he's checked off the puck. That's still swept along here. Nobody's got clean possession in this case as it's finally popped out. Dana Becker has to chase it down as he's got Buck on his trail. And Buck's going to get it. Well, no, he's not going to get it. Ojita's going to actually pick it up. Buck was too busy, roughing up Dana Becker in the far corner. Dana Becker's got it now, far side, over to O'Connor. O'Connor cross-ice pass over to the near side to Callahan. Callahan has a breaking opportunity here on the near side. Tries to feed it to the front with a bad angle shot, and it goes wide of the net. O'Connor keeping it in there. He's got to fight off a couple of Lions players. He actually gets checked off the puck, and the Lions will backhand it out of the zone. That was Jared Abbott that cleared to the head for Peter Wagner. Wagner dumps it in. Carmack out there to play for Yost. Yost sending it around to the near corner, over to the near side. Can't pick it up. It's Callahan. It's kept in up top. Penn State taking a shot there. I can't tell who that was. As I think it was
Number 18.
Abbott, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it 18? Yeah, it was Aloya. Aloya's rocket shot actually went through. Carmack's having a little conversation with Abbott as the net was dislodged, and we have a stoppage of play with 5:55 left here in the second period. 2-1 Retrievers. The only goal on the side for Penn State comes on a Jim Recupero penalty shot that bounced over the top of Carmack and in.
And of course, it's a controversial penalty shot. What would a penalty shot be without a little controversy?
In this case, it's shooting. Face off one to the Retrievers as O'Connor's breaking out of the zone now in the far wing. Shoots it right in on Aloya, and Aloya's got it caught up in his wickets, and he'll hold on. Face off coming up in the Ice Lion zone. What's going on?
Callahan gave Badali a little shower there. Riled up the Penn State bench. Yeah, the Penn State bench.
You can't do it, man. Ice Lions win the face-off. Back behind Badali with it now. That's Plackey. Plackey sending it up along the near side. Ojeda will pick it up, and he'll send it over to Eric Becker. Eric Becker trying to set her a pass over there to Harchark, who's breaking into the zone, but it was too far ahead for him, and the Ice Lions are just going to ice this one down. 5:28 to play. Ice Lions need another shift like they had a shift to go down in the Retriever zone as they put a lot of, effort into getting some shots through to Carmack.
Yeah, UMBC had a shift like that early on in the second period, and the Penn State Ice Lions just had one themselves. So
Ojeda with a keep at the blue line. Long toss on. Glove save by Badali. It was going wide, but he got out there just in time as Harchark was beaming to the front of the net for a deflection.
Yeah, he was looking for deflection. Pretty good hand-eye coordination from Harchark. Also, Eric Becker's got a nice set of hands on him, too, to deflect that puck. So, and they're both out there right now.
As Penn State wins the draw inside their own zone to the left of Badali. Taking it over to the far corner is Dinsmore. Dinsmore setting it up along the wing. Cross-ice pass from Fair. Picked up by Durante, who clears it in. Durante sends it around the horn, but it's going to be picked up at the top by Eric Becker, but he can't get a hold of it. As it is Davis that breaks it into the Retriever zone, but no clean control there for the Ice Lions, and the Retrievers are going to take advantage of this as it's Harchark across the blue line. Harchark to the near side, goes behind the goal line, around the world, trying to set up a pass up top to Dana Becker, but it's turned over to the Ice Lions. With it now is Chase Huckstein. Huckstein backhands it. Does get it out. Ojeda kicks it in. A little offside. He actually gets a knee-on-knee in the neutral zone, and the Retrievers' bench is livid.
Yeah.
Eric
Becker. Dangerous hit on Ojeda there. He was one of their best defenders. Have been 2-on-1 developing.
Eric Becker over to Harchark with a shot. Oh, and it goes by Badali. Feet to the front, and the net's knocked off.
They are knocking that net off.
And it looks like Penn State knocked that net off.
Yep, I think we should have a penalty here.
The fans are livid, saying that we should get a delay of game. The coaching staff for the Retrievers are calling for a delay of game.
That net's been coming off an awful lot. I think
coaching's not happy. Yeah, Coach isn't happy. Nobody's happy with that.
I don't know. The referee's not having a very good game today. Even we saw that from up here. We saw him push that net off. The puck was loose to the left side of Badali, and he was not in position. A prime scoring opportunity for the Retrievers.
See if we can get an update on the other game on the other ice right now. Kevin Ryder trying to feed it through to himself. Comes in, takes a shot, and it gets deflected wide of Badali. Huckstein gets a hard shot there by Kevin Ryder with an at-angle shot from Ryder. Actually, it was Upshaw that took that hit, and Ryder with the shot. Ice Lions trying to clear the zone. Comes over to Ryder at the top of the circle with a shot. Badali steers that aside, and it's deflected out of play.
4:05 left to go here in the second period. 2-1 Retrievers. Evenly matched game statistically. I'd give the edge to UMBC a little bit. Lions are certainly putting on the pressure here in the second period. A much better period for the Ice Lions than in the first. So, face off to the right of Badali here.
And here comes a shot from Upshaw. Doesn't get its way through as it's picked up by Lasig. Lasig trying to clear it out, and he'll put it up on the boards and over to Taylor Morgan. Morgan sends it back to Lasig. Lasig deflected it through. No icing as he was back in his own zone. 3:47 to play here in the second period. 2-1 Dogs.
Check.
Penn State clearing it out. Nobody there to receive the passes. Rafferty comes through center to pick it up. Sends over to Ryder along the red line on the far side. He'll dump it in, and it goes all the way back to Badali behind his cage to set it up. Setting it up to Cuddy. Cuddy has it deflected out. Here comes a 2-on-1 developing for Penn State. Coming in with a shot. Oh, and a setup pass there by Abbott over to Wagner. Doesn't get through, and it looks like we're going to have a face-off to the outside because Penn State came diving into the net and knocked it off.
Yeah. Any update on that second game across the way? Or?
There's no information on here. And the hockey boards are listening to this broadcast, so thank you for tuning in here on Fast Hockey. I don't know. As it's off in the near corner over to Yost. Yost, centering feed for Durkee. He deflected through, but it was before the red line. This one's going to come back in icing. 3:06 to play, second period. Dogs up 2-1. Penn State looking for some setup here in the offense. They're not getting much going at this point. I mean, it was like 3 shifts ago now. It's becoming a distance past. I wish the last time we actually saw them put on a good flurry of activity in the retriever zone.
Yeah, Penn State is kind of... Well, here we go.
Got the long shot on by Plackey as it goes right into the glove of Carmack.
Yeah, like I mentioned a minute ago, Penn State has turned it up a notch here in the second period. First period, they were kind of flat. UMBC came out and took advantage of that and kind of ran all over them, but certainly not the case here in the second.
Well, it did hit the inflatable ventilation system as it hit the Teflon, and that's... I love being between these benches because you can actually hear the coaching on both sides.
Let's do that. Let's do that next year.
Uncensored version of our broadcast.
I like that.
Here comes a 3-on-2 developing for Durkee. Durkee leading the charge, but that 3-on-2 is chopped away as Plackey takes some measures into his own hands, and now with it is Rupero with the only goal for Penn State. He'll dump it directly down over towards Carmack. Carmack has to steer that one aside just slightly as he stepped out. As it's kept in now by the ice lines, Plackey with a shot deflected through traffic, and it goes wide. As it looked like Penn State did have the deflection, that was Jannon. And now Yost setting it up over to Durkee. Durkee trying to lead a breakout out of his own zone. 3-on-2 developing here now. Durkee through center, comes in, toe drag, tries to get a shot away, but Dolly takes him out. But, they're calling a retriever's bench, but they're not going to get it. As Yost does a little spin around to keep it in. Nice little keep there. Durkee trying to look to set it up in front, but he gets it poked away by the Retrievers. Connolly trying to set up Recupero on the pass. Taylor Morgan deflects it through back into his own zone. Has to go behind Carmack, and it looks like Penn State's going to get a change. And it looks as though the Retrievers are going to try to take advantage of it. As now pushing ahead is Morgan. Morgan trying to take a bad angle shot. Doesn't get through Starn. He still has the puck. Fist in front to Callahan. Can't get a shot away. Rafferty winds up, takes a shot. Oh, it's deflected.
Nice
what
save.
A great save by Vidali. Now we got a doggy pile in front.
Vidali made a great save. Was able to jump on that rebound. Lions are just protecting the goaltender right now. That's all they're doing. No harm, no foul, but great save by Vidali. Nice reaction to that deflection.
Rafferty takes a shot on, but Ali easily sticks that one aside into the far corner. Trying to get there is Huckstein, but it's going to be turned over to Harchark, who feeds it over to Becker. Eric Becker trying to put it to the front, and Durante just couldn't get a hold of it. Now we got a 4-on-2 developing. They're going to drop back a little bit here, and they're going to dump it in. And back to chase it now is Taylor Morgan, who gets checked off the puck by Federer, but it's fed along over to Rafferty. Rafferty's set up by Durante over to Becker. Becker cross-ice pass over to Harchark. He kicks it ahead to himself. Gets it off in the far corner, but he drops it over to Huckstein. Huckstein will actually pick it up, and he'll send it around the world up top, but it's going to be kept in by Ojeda. Ojeda downloaded Durante. Durante trying to put it to the front, and actually gets deflected right into Badali's vicinity, and he'll fall down on it and hold on with 1:09 to go. Second period, 2-1 Dogs.
UMBC trying to get something going here, like you said, a little bit flat here in the latter stages of the second period. They got a face off to the left of Badali here. Good scoring chance a minute ago, so let's see if they can build on that.
Silence. Face-off won by the ice lines. They put it up into the glass and off the partition as it deflects the center here. Mouthpiece falling out. Dana Becker clearing it out of the Retrievers zone. 1 minute to go here in the second period, if you couldn't tell from that amazing PA address. Sean Hoppy.
Nice.
Ojeda in the far corner puts it up along the glass and out of the zone and all the way down to the ice line zone. No icing. Back there to pick it up will be Ben Cuddy. Cuddy setting it up over to Wagner. Wagner trying to put a cross-ice pass, but it's deflected back into his own zone. He'll pick it up, though. Wagner setting it up over to the far side. This one's not going to make it for icing. In fact, to go get it is Ojeda. Ojeda Can't get a hold of it as it's picked up by Abbott, and Abbott gets taken down. I'm surprised there was no call there on Dana Becker.
Yeah, should have been a penalty there, too.
Archar, far corner with the puck, drops it back. Eric Becker can't get there in time as he's being pressed hard by Jared Abbott, but now Becker will actually have the best of him. He'll get the puck, but now he gets taken out by Ryan Seifert. Everybody's going after Becker at this point. Seifert trying to look to put it in the front. Turnaround shot. Oh, and almost gets deflected into the net as it's sent wide over to the far side over on the hash marks inside the Retrievers zone. Hartmark puts it high into the air and off the ceiling with 1.1 seconds to go. Face-off coming up to the left of Carmack. I would think he would pull Badali for this. I mean, 1.1 seconds. Why not?
Might as well.
A lot of screaming on my right. I got to get earplugs. We have the second intermission with John Baranowski and Chris Covert coming up in just a 1.1 second time. How about that? Face off. Everybody crowded up in front of Carmack. And Penn State wins the draw with a last second shot from Starn that shipped wide, and that'll do it. Second period concludes 2-1 Retrievers. Penn State down by 1. And
Callahan had his stick slashed out of his hand.
Sean Davis and Callahan are having a little bit of a chat. Carmack is all happy. I love Carmack. I'm going to miss this guy.
He's a funny dude.
I'm just going to say it right now. This guy he's humor, and he takes the game
time.
very seriously, but he's got a great sense of humor.
Yeah, he's having a good time right now.
All right, so we're going to second period, eh?
We just got done talking with the coach from Penn State, 22 years old, by the way.
Ryan Benkin, yeah.
Yeah, and he was saying that they definitely came out more aggressive in that period. They really took it to them, and they did. We saw a nice turnaround from Penn State in the second half of the second period there.
Face off won by the Ice Lions, goes through the legs of the referee as it's won back into the Ice Lions zone. And now it's going to be taken by Dana Becker. Clearing the zone. O'Connor having trouble getting a hold of it. Durkee having trouble getting a hold of it. And then it's going to be chipped in by Gannon into the near corner. No power plays for anyone to start this one as five-a-side hockey to start. Durkee putting it up along the boards on the near side, but it's going over to Billy Connolly on the near side. Billy Connolly gets stood up by Dana Becker on a check. Sent high and on the glass and out into the neutral zone. Back into the Lions zone. Back for Lasik. Lasik through center. Over to Gannon.
Oh, nice.
Gannon trying to get ahead of Becker. And he can't do so. Oh, and he takes a side angle shot in the process as Dana Becker takes him out.
Gannon threaded the needle on that one. That was a nifty little move.
And it goes all the way back to Badali. Badali's clearing attempt almost knocked down by Durkee, but it does get out to the neutral zone. It goes back to Yost. Yost with it now. Off to the far side over to Callahan on the red line, but it's actually taken by Cuddy. And it's swept along for Seifert, who will clear it in. All the way to the near side where Ojeda's back there to play it. Around the horn, back over to Callahan. Oh, and it goes off his skates. And if Ice Lions player was breaking in at the right time, he could have had a shot on that. But O'Connor sweeps it back behind him into the near corner, and it's going to be picked up by Cuddy. Cuddy setting it up along the far boards. Not out. Ojeda takes a shot. Oh, it's deflected high and above the cage, and Badali kind of ducked on that one. Durante backhands it in behind Badali, and it's going to be slapped up by Abbott. Not out.
Nice
Comes
keep.
in. Ojeda with a shot deflected through, and it goes wide. And Hartchark now looking for someone out front to give it to. Lasik actually gets a hold of it. Sweeps it around, and it's cleared out by Seifert. And here comes an attempt for Wagner. One-on-one with Ojeda, and he bear hugs him.
Not sure what that was.
I don't know. He kind of... What were you going to accomplish with that?
I was going to say, it looked like the opening fight to a WWF match or something. Yeah. Grapple. Holy
Fed it
smokes.
with an O, and it fed to the front and almost goes past Carmack into the net, but it's actually deflected wide. Hartchark's clearing attempt. Foiled at the blue line. Long toss on by Dismore. Goes into the near corner. Chance for the slot there for the Ice Lions doesn't get through as Eric Becker tries to put it through two guys. Ice Lions, that is, and it's fed back all the way to the retriever zone. No icing. Morgan back there to get it. Goes in the near side over to Yost. Up to Durante. Durante chips it up along in front of the bench And the length of the ice, this one's going to make it. No, it's not going to make it for icing.
Now he waved it off.
Dinsmore stopped skating at one point there.
Yeah.
Eric Becker played
Nice
up on him.
pick.
Oh, and he picks the puck away from him. Feeds it through the slot for Rothschild with a backhand shot. It goes high and above Badali. Now off along the near boards. Yost with a long toss on. Glove saved by Badali, but doesn't hold on to it. Dinsmore has it now. Dinsmore feeding it out through the red line, but actually picked up by Morgan and sent back into the ice line zone. Huckstein back there to pick it up behind Badali. He gets checked by Rothschild. Ice Lions getting it now. Coming out with it is Davis. Sean Davis gets it past Yost and clears it into the retriever zone. Now there to get it is Gilhilly. Gilhilly centers it up in front, and Yost will pick it up, sending it over to Rothschild in front of the bench. Can't clear it out. Now he will, and Rothschild's going to walk away with it into the Ice Lions zone. Sets it up for Ryder. Ryder had a Ice Lions player on him, so he couldn't get the shot away, and it's cleared out to the red line. Ojeda putting it right back into Penn State zone. As it goes all the way around the horn, Upshaw up in the half boards on the far side. Having trouble there with the Leo. Leo putting it up over to the near side. Put back down deep by Callahan, but no, it's actually chipped away by Starn. Starn trying to clear it out, but it's kept in by the Retrievers yet again. And the puck finally gets squirted free out to Dan Becker in the neutral zone. Turns it over. Here comes a chance for Giuliano. Giuliano's shot goes right on Carmack, and he has to make a stick save. Goes over to Lasik in the neutral zone on the far side, trying to set up for Giuliano, but Giuliano couldn't connect with it. And the Retrievers are going to pop it right back into Penn State zone. No icing. Lasik can't get a hold of it. Badali does. Badali setting it up over there for Plackey. Plackey back over to Badali, but it doesn't get, or not Badali, Lasik. Lasik can't get a hold of it. And now finally Giuliano's going to get it, and he's going to set it over to Buck. Buck on the far side going into the Retriever zone. Tied up, and he takes out his check hard. And that was Ojeda that got a hit. He didn't even have the puck, and I thought that was interference.
No,
but
he didn't have the puck.
He's letting him play, as Ryan Benkin said. You know, he likes this referee because he lets him play in a championship game. Callahan, far corner, trying to center it up into the slot, trying to get a hold of Durkee, but the line's disconnected. Badali, stick save, and tries to pop it up in the air into his glove, but he can't do it. O'Connor has it now. O'Connor trying to move it to the front. Durkee standing around waiting for that pass, but now it's sent high into the air by the Ice Lions and sent out to center as Taylor Morgan pops it right back the other way. And they're playing ping pong right now in the neutral zone. Ice Lions.
We haven't had a stoppage in about 4 minutes.
I like it. Good pace, good pace. Seifert to the far side. Takes a shot. Blocker saved by Carmack. Falls behind him, behind the cage. Not behind him like the penalty shot goal, thank God. For the Retrievers, that is. It's chipped aside into the near corner. Durante with it now. Durante coming up along the boards. Durante trying to push his way through the neutral zone. He actually gets it poked away from him. Seifert trying to play cleanup. Huckstein fans on a pass across ice over to Recupero. Recupero picks it up on the far end of the blue line. Comes across the Retrievers line to the outside, trying to drag it out to the front to the slot where Connolly was waiting for it, but he couldn't get it through. Kept in the blue line by Dinsmore. Dinsmore with the tee-up shot actually gets caught up by Eric Becker. Eric Becker coming through the neutral zone. Gets a little zone entry, but he actually pushes Harchark ahead into the zone. Now coming back the other way is Recupero. Recupero takes a shot. Saved by the pad of Carmack.
He got away with one there.
Yost, yeah, he got away with one on Recupero as he took him out. Yost over to Harchark on the far end of the neutral zone. Coming across with a 3-on-2 developing over to Yost. Yost over to Harchark with a backhand shot, and it goes wide. Actually, it looked like it hit the side of the net. And no matter, it didn't cross the line. On the side, that counts. No John LeClair's out there on the ice tonight. Now coming back the other way is Gannon. Gannon gets knocked off stride nicely by Yost. And Gannon is slow to get up. As Upshot sets up a pass for Kevin Ryder.
Back and forth, 7 minutes without a stoppage.
Kevin Ryder with a shot, but Badali makes a save. Oh, he saved that awkwardly.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
Oh, he's hurting. He's looking like
I thought he took it under the mask.
It looked like it did catch him in the neck or the collarbone.
Yeah, his defender one.
It didn't sound like it hit much padding. Yeah. Chris Miller on the camera today. Oh, it goes awkwardly to Badali, but he has to reach out and stick it down into his glove.
Yeah, there's a lot of back and forth this game. Nobody's really taken control of this third period, though.
As the Retrievers try to get a turnaround shot with Rothschild, kept in tightly at the blue line. Ojeda's always there with the dramatic on the keeps. Upshaw over to Rothschild. Rothschild couldn't control it as it was Davis that got a hold of it. Davis trying to clear it out, but it's still kept in by Ojeda. Ojeda putting it down into a pile of traffic there as it's Plackey who tries to clear it out. Still kept in by the Retrievers. They're doing a fine job.
Nice keep by Upshaw there.
Now, the Ice Lions are trying to get a head pass here. No, this one's not going to make it for ice. Well, yeah, no icing.
He waved it off at the last minute.
Last second wave off. Vetter got there, and it actually slowed up right to the goal line. And the Retriever's going to clear it out back into the Ice Line zone. The Retrievers are making a change. Morgan's got the puck now, far side.
He's catching, changing.
He's going to charge up. He's imitating Yost on this one. Takes a shot, pass saved by Badali. And now the Ice Lions are going to try to slow things down, take it behind the goal line to set things up on a breakout here. But now it's turned over to Yost at the blue line. Yost will send it down to the far corner. Back to chase it there is Callahan as he takes out his check and cutting. Off into the near corner. Giuliano trying to clear it out past Durkee. Durkee pokes it back. And now Lastig's back there to get it. He gets pinned up along the boards. Well, now he ducked away from a check from O'Connor, rather. And now finally chipped up ahead by Aleo. And it's put in, delayed offside, but no matter. Coming back the other way is Aleo. Aleo trying to get some zone entry into the
Connor had a great
zone.
back check there. Oh, giveaway.
Here comes a shot. Pat saved by Carmack. Is a hard shot from Max O'Malley, and a slot came through. Retrievers are getting kind of sloppy here. Now back the other way, cleared in. Aleo takes a shoot in, and the Penn State Ice Lions are going to make a change. Yost with it now behind the goal line. Trying to lead a breakout. Oh, he turns it over at the blue line. Recupero having a little trouble in communication with Peter Wagner. Recupero gets back. And Connolly will try to set up Wagner. But here comes a point shot right into the wickets. Carmack, and he'll hold on as Chris Dinsmore teed one up at the blue line.
Yeah, only our second stoppage of play here in the third period. 11:57 left to go. Shots are 24-18. Score 2-1. Evenly matched back and forth here in the third period. This is good action. Let them play.
More or less, face-off won by the Retrievers. Harchark back over to Ojeda. Ojeda sends it along the boards into the near corner onto the half boards on the near side over to Eric Becker, who charges out of the Retriever zone across the red line, comes across the blue line. He's still got it, ducks out 2 checks, but then he gets taken down at the last second, and it's turned over to the Ice Lions. Wagner trying to set it up with the Recupero, but it's turned over to Ojeda in the neutral zone. D with Becker, who sends it over to Harchark. Centering feed to Durante gets deflected into the far corner, and then it goes behind the net. Durante trying to charge in there to get it, but Connolly's going to try to fish it out. Eric Becker with a turnaround shot goes right into the glove of Badali. 11:26 to play. Third period, 2-1 Dogs, 24-18 in shots. Some opportunities did arise here for the Penn State Ice Lions. And, I mean, they did have a few solid shifts last period. And, you know, for about 7 minutes there toward, for the last 7 minutes, it looked like it was kind of like the Ice Lions game.
Yeah, and their game plan is they're pursuing pucks hard in the corner. They are pinching down low considerably and keeping UMBC on their toes here.
Dinsmore across the line, and he's drawn offside as a step ahead was Gray Buck. Gray Buck on the far end of the blue line. Wasn't sure how quickly Dinsmore was going to enter the zone there, so the face-off coming up in front of the Retrievers bench in the neutral zone.
Last time we left the other side of this arena, 0-0 Liberty and Temple in the second period, at the start of the second period. So we'll try and keep you updated as that details come available to us.
I knew that game was going to be a close one. Dumped in by the Ice Lions, goes over to the half boards on the near side, chipped up and kept in, up at the blue line, kept in by Seifert. Seifert trying to backhand feed it, turnaround back, spinorama shot taken by Jared Abbott. Yeah, that was pretty good. It got through to Carmack. He was forced to make the save. Little physical activity going on in front of the Retrievers bench as it shipped back all the way to the tender in net, Thomas Badali. As now the Ice Lions are getting a breakout here. Across the line into the Retriever zone with a shoot-in. I think Ryan Seifert was intending to shoot it on net. Seifert will pick it up in the far corner. Sets it up top. Winds up. Takes a shot. Ben Cuddy couldn't get it through the traffic to Carmack. Cuddy keeps it at the blue line again. Cuddy going D-to-D with Abbott. Abbott trying to get a shot. Blocking that was Eric Becker. Harchark took out Abbott in a bit of a trip that he got away with. Rafferty staying high into the protective netting, and he gets crushed into the boards by Ryan Seifert.
Yep. Let him play.
I guess so.
Let him play.
10-17 to play here in the third period. 2-1 Dogs.
It's going to be, I don't think we have any complaints whatsoever about this game. It's been exciting, fast-paced, back and forth. I say that the Ice Lions have evened up the intensity here a little bit. We were questioning their intensity in the first period, but certainly they proved us wrong in the second. So, very evenly matched game here. The two teams well deserving of being in this position.
Eric Becker along the near side. He'll throw this all the way down to Badali. No icing. Badali actually putting it up along the far boards. Setting up Gilhilly. Gilhilly puts it in. Goes around the horn. Carmack out of his cage and set it up behind the net to Dana Becker. Turned over. Here comes a chance. Mike Fetter feeding it back to the point. Over to Ben Cuddy. Fetter with a bad angle shot steered aside by Carmack. Kept in up the blue line by Lasig. Lasig sending it down low for Davis. Sean Davis gets taken down in the process. The puck looks like it's sitting alongside of the net with a back around chance. Oh, and that one came in and out. Oh, I don't know if it actually crossed the line completely. Carmack's still trying to reach out and grab it. And this one's going to be sent all the way to the length of the ice with an icing. Some great intensity by the Penn State ice lines. Oh, and here comes some rough stuff. Upshot taking out his man after the play, well after the play as he was skating to the bench, and that was Zach Gilhilly.
Yeah, we got a power play coming up here. I didn't see who's getting the call.
Is Penn State getting the call?
Yeah. 26 blue, yep. UMBC's going on the power play.
Better sitting for two.
Yeah, we saw down here a second ago. There was a huge scramble in front of the net for a puck. Carmack, it was a wraparound attempt. Carmack, we're going to have to ask him after the game how close that was, but the referee got in there real quick and said, no goal, no goal. But it was certainly dangling around the goal line behind Carmack, so we'll have to get the post-game reaction from PJ.
Yeah, that one was dangerously close, but here comes the power play. Up at the point, Hartchark. Over there,
Stearnsy.
And it's bobbled out. Hartchark couldn't control it as it went over his stick and into the neutral zone. Hartchark at the red line, looking to get into the zone somehow here as he sends it to the near side over to Durante. Durante at the circle. Near side up top over to Eric Becker. Eric Becker centers it up top. Hartchark winds up, takes a shot, goes right square into Badali. Not much traffic in the way of that shot, so he saw that one through.
Yesterday we saw UMBC go 3 for 5 with the man advantage, which are excellent numbers. We hadn't seen a performance like that on the power play in a long time for these Retrievers, who had some struggles with the man advantage this year, but they pulled it together yesterday in a 7-0 win over University of Maryland.
Hartchark switching places with Eric Becker. Eric Becker over to Hartchark in the circle. Down low, behind the cage for Durante. Durante pushes it up front, almost had a funny bounce, but it's going to be cleared out all the way down the ice by the Ice Lions. With 1:20 left on the penalty to Mike Fedor for cross-checking. 8:44 to go here in the third period. 2-1 Retrievers up on the Ice Lions. Cross-ice pass to Yost. Yost will stop at the circle on the far side. Up top over to Hartchark, back over to Yost. Yost cutting his way to the front, down to Durante. Durante goes the opposite side, backdoor shot taken by Eric Becker. Great save by Badali.
Yeah, UMBC cycling the puck very well right now. Tape-to-tape passes, just what you need to set up the perfect tic-tac-toe play. What's the action on the other side? Anything?
No score. Still nothing. Liberty and Temple. Face-off to right of Badali. One back by the Ice Lines, and it's cleared all the way to the length of the ice. Oh, right on to Carmack. He had to go down and butterfly that save. Now up into the near corner. Recupero playing some hard forecheck here on the penalty kill as Yost is back in the corner to play it. Sets it up over the opposite side over to Hartchark. Over to the near side over to Eric Becker. Eric Becker across the blue line. Eric Becker to the circle. Stops at the hash marks. Comes up top. Eric Becker coming to the point. Sends it over to Hartchark along the near side. Up top to Eric Becker. Eric Becker winds up, takes a shot, deflected through. It's a pad save by Badali. Here comes Hartchark with a chance. Great glove save by Badali. Wow. Thomas Badali making a great glove save, stoning Hartchark cold.
That's the second time we've seen Badali flash the leather today. He's looked real sharp in net for Penn State. Seems comfortable, very sure of his glove, and locks up those rebounds fairly well too.
Up top to Hartchark, over to the near side, Eric Becker. Face-off did get won by the Retrievers, but Recupero will bat that one out. Hartchark back to get it. Recupero kind of tapping him there on a poke check. As it's turned over, Connolly sends it over to Recupero. Recupero inside the Retriever zone. Still has the puck, trying to work his way to the front. Tries to stuff it home. Carmack to save the rebound. Oh, what a great save by P.J. Carmack on Bill Connolly, breaking to the net, shorthanded.
Yeah, Recupero's got speed. They have to recognize that. That's why he's their leading goal scorer. He kind of just dazzled Hartchark a little bit there and got a good quality scoring opportunity. But Carmack bails him out once again. They're going to have to make sure in 3 seconds they're going to get back to five-a-side hockey that they don't allow that guy to do that anymore this game.
Upshaw wins the draw. Now it's being fought hard for. Either Ice Lines as Wagner had a chance there. And Abbott got wrangled down. No call, but here comes a 2-on-2 back the other way with Rothschild. Rothschild trying to put it over to Upshaw. And boy, that one went high in the air. Badali had good hand-eye coordination, and he'll glove that one down.
7:14 left. Quick period here.
This one is definitely rolling along, and no score still on the other side with Liberty and Temple. That one was just starting the second period when we were just waiting for maybe about 10 minutes left in the intermission leading into the third period, so they got a little time left. So face-off back over to Rothschild. Rothschild takes a shot, easy stick save for Badali. Over to Upshaw in the near corner. Upshaw. Cross-side pass to Ojeda, and that pass was a little too hard as it bounced over the stick of Ojeda and out to the red line. Kevin Ryder dumping it in far side. Badali back to slow it up. Rothschild lifts his stick up. Rothschild, nice work. Trying to find somebody up front. Kevin Ryder with a long toss on it. Badali will actually glove that one down and hold on. No rebound coming. Face off to his left.
Good shift for this third line here. Upshaw's still out there with a vengeance and hitting everything in sight, and Rothschild is very persistent in that puck there.
1:34 was left in that game yesterday, where Penn State won it against Virginia Tech when they scored.
Yes.
So 1:34. So last-minute heroics coming from Penn State. We'll have to wait and see.
We'll have to see.
Nice little pitching wedge shot went a little bit high and gloved out of the air. Getting ready for golf season. Spring is around the corner.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm already out swinging and practicing. Face off to the left of Badali. And it looks like, Gannon's going to get tossed from the circle. Connolly will come in. Connolly loses that draw. Yost will win it up at the point. Yost kind of fanned on a shot, and it's taken by Gannon now. Gannon setting up along the boards, trying to get it to Recupero, but it's going to be Yost that'll pick it up. Can't get it past Connolly. Now coming across the line, chopped away was Gannon. Gannon actually got a hack from a Retrievers player. And no call there. 6:25 to play here in the third period. Retrievers are up 2-1 on the Ice Lions. 30-24 in shots. And Ice Lions got away with one there. Recupero took down Durkee as Callahan deflects this one out into the neutral zone. Re-entering the zone is Gannon over to Recupero. Recupero almost had a chance to break to the net with Connolly 2-on-0, but the Retrievers somehow recovered. This one sent high and into the glass into the far side. Goes into the near side. Connolly back to Recupero. Recupero trying to feed it up to the slot. Can't get it there. Oh, and a dangerous move to the slot as Yost ices this one down. And they're not going to call it icing. They're going to say that there was a good
race by
OC.
Callahan. Callahan really put in a strong effort there to make sure that puck doesn't get iced.
OC and Callahan doing some fine work there to get to the puck to wave off the icing. Ojeda with a long toss on it, goes far and wide into the near corner up top. Rafferty trying to get there, but the Ice Lions will get it. It's Huckstein with it. Huckstein coming across the blue line. He's being poke checked there by O'Connor. O'Connor's got to be careful. He can get a hooking on it. Now we're going to have
a penalty.
That's a cross check in the back as Callahan took out Huckstein, and Huckstein talking a little trash there, but I mean, from behind, 2 minutes. Okay.
Hit from behind.
Not as dangerous as the one that Alex Post had committed earlier on in the game. He got the first goal for the Retrievers. Then he got a 5-minute major and a game misconduct for check from behind as he took out his man into the boards.
Yeah, and certainly the leading scorer in team history is not somebody you want on the bench for this game, but Callahan's going to sit for 2. And this is
pivotal moment for
very pivotal.
Penn State.
We saw that 5-minute power play back in the first period as a result of that hit from behind, that boarding penalty on Alex Post. Took 2.5 minutes to get anything together, any sort of a decent shot on goal or even a decent rush into the zone for the Ice Lions. But, they've certainly picked up their game since then, and this is going to be a very pivotal time right now, especially for Carmack and his defenders in front of him.
Pivotal moment here for the Ice Lions. Can they tie it up on this power play? 30-24 in shots. A definite shot onslaught by the Ice Lions in this period. The Retrievers have had a couple of great opportunities. Badali has been keeping them in this game over on the Ice Lions side, and Carmack has had a few really big saves as well on his end as well.
Cap tip to both goaltenders.
Here comes a shot from the point. Blocker saved by Carmack. So it was teed up by Aloya, and this one's going to be chipped down the length of the ice. Badali out there to set it up for Starn. Starn takes it behind Badali. Eric Becker doing a little pressure there, but he dances away. Starn leading it out through the slot. Off to the near side, over to Connolly. Connolly across the blue line. Connolly to the outside. Connolly behind the goal line. Pushes it to the front. Oh, and it went off the side of the net. Carmack did get a piece of that one. Lasik with it now. Up at the point over to Recupero. Recupero tries to take a shot. Hits the feet of Harchark. And Recupero breaks a stick. But Lasik tries to feed it to the slot.
Big breakout.
Here comes a breakaway for Harchark. No, Recupero's got a stick back, but Harchark takes a shot. Great save by Badali. Lasik with it now, leading the breakout. Harchark stuck back in the Ice Lions zone, so we got 4-on-3, 5-on-3 developing here. As now the Ice Lions are going to settle it down. Lasik behind Carmack. Lasik to the outside. Comes up, turns around, takes a shot. Not sure where it went. Oh, there it is. Eric Becker ices it down.
Yeah, the defender was in an interesting position there. He had no stick, and he had breakaway from Harcharik, one of the most prolific scorers from UMBC, heading in, so he had to make a quick decision.
Well, we got another broken stick on the ice. Not sure whose it is, but everybody out there has a stick. Oh, O'Connor kind of took a little spill on that broken stick.
Get a linesman to get that thing out of the way.
Yeah, 2 broken sticks out on the ice at this moment. As now it's Connolly with it inside the Retriever zone. Backhands it, and Durkee will throw it all the way down to the near corner. Badali out there to set it up. Badali leaving it on for Seifert. O'Connor there with pressure. Here comes Durkee St. Louis. Durkee St. Louis, short-handed try to the outside, trying to feed it to the front. He's still got it. Looking for an opening here.
Just killing time now.
18 seconds left on the Ice Lions power play, but now it's chipped free into the neutral zone. Coming back the other way is Starn. Starn to the outside. Backhands it easily. This side by Carmack. Starn trying to put it in the slot, but he couldn't get it through. The Retrievers are there to block
back door. There you go.
Seifert sends it over to Aloya. Aloya with a shot, and it gets caught up on the feet of Sean Davis. And Durkee will chip this one out to the neutral zone. 5-on-5 hockey again. Retrievers kill this one out. O'Connor to Ryder with a shot, and it goes off the blocker of Badali. Oh, a feet to the front, and it dropped in front of him.
Tried to bang it in off the back of the goaltender.
Very smart. Haven't seen that in a while. Kevin Ryder has it now inside the Ice Line zone with 3:09 to play here in the third period. Dogs up 2-1. And the Retrievers can't keep it in there as it's taken out by the Ice Lions. Nice moves by Ojeda as he puts it right back in.
He's having a really strong regional tournament here. Ice hit.
Kevin Ryder with a strong check on Aloya. Ross out to Upshaw. Upshaw tries to take a shot, but he couldn't control it in front of Starn. Now here comes the Ice Lions back the other way, but it's turned over to Ojeda. Ojeda sends it up over to Upshaw. Upshaw tries to get around him, but he takes out a hit. Oh, he bounced off the body of Chris Dinsmore. Ojeda in the neutral zone.
Picking up 2:34 left, Stearnsy.
2:34. Thank you. Keep an eye on that clock for me. Huckstein with it down in the far corner. Sends it around the horn. Dan Durante keeping it in there. Connolly backhands it out, though, and it gets past Dana Becker. Here comes Recupero, but Yost is going to get there first. He puts it out. No, it's not out. It's kept in there by Gannon. Gannon taking a look. Tries to throw it in the slot. Connolly finally gets there. Bad angle shot. Nice work by Yost. 2:10 to play here in the third period. Dogs up 2-1. And here comes an icing against the Dogs.
No ice. Oh, wow.
2:06 to play in the third period.
Things are picking up here. Things are definitely picking up. Intensity is at an all-time high for this game. UMBC killed off that penalty quite well.
Oh, yeah.
No major threats. Oh,
exciting.
Mercy.
Exciting.
Whew. Got a timeout?
I think Penn State already called their timeout. UMBC will call the timeout. Smartly done because, the icing against them. So it'll give them some time to cool down, reflect. Keep that line out there. Mertzman's on the ice. I think he's going to replace PJ Carmack. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding, fans. Don't worry.
Carmack wants the shot. He wants the empty netter.
2:06. The Retrievers have to hold on here. And
got an LLPJ over here.
Yeah, LLPJ.
Ladies love PJ.
Lots of love, PJ.
I wonder if they're going to come back out with Badali and Netter, if they're going to go with it for now.
Well, they do have a deep inside Retriever zone, obviously, to Carmack's left. 32-25 in shots. Carmack has seen a lot of good quality shots. This Penn State team, they're no slouches. They're really putting it to the Retrievers. And, either way, whatever team comes out on top in this one, they're going to contend well in nationals.
Yep. And credit that team with picking up from where they were last year and getting to this point. They've had a hell of a run here.
There we go. Face off to the left. Durkee loses that draw as it's kept in by the Ice Lions. Lasik with a shot that goes deflecting wide into the far corner. Recupero back to pick it up. Recupero turns it over. Callahan actually pushes it out, but it's kept up at the red line by the Ice Lions. And here comes, an on-man rush was spoiled. Nicely done by Dana Becker. Great defensive plays. He poked that away. Callahan set it up for Durkee. Here comes Durkee. He's got Lasik to beat. Almost loses the puck. Top of the circle. Tries to take a shot. Went off the stick of Lasik. Coming back the other way are the Ice Lions.
O'Connor's
now Connolly
very well right now.
puts it in. I'm sorry?
I said O'Connor's playing very, very well right now.
90 seconds to play. As the Retrievers hold on to a 2-1 lead, the Ice Lions are looking to play some desperation hockey here to tie this one up.
Goalie's still in. Badali's still there.
Recupero with it now.
They're looking.
Lasig doesn't get it. Recupero gets
Nice
the poke away from
Good
him.
poke.
And it's chipped out by O'Connor. Lasig back in his own zone. Durkee, and he stops the pass. He's got him trapped in there. They're calling for Durkee to make a change.
Got to play smart. Don't look for the goal here. Just got to play smart.
Lasig with it now. We got 1 minute to play. 1 minute to play here in the third. Badali's on the bench. Ojeda over to Morgan on the far side. Morgan setting it up for Harcharek. Harcharek turns it over to Sean Davis. Our cameraman's in disbelief too.
Hoppy's going to lose that job.
Hoppy. Yeah, he's done. So here comes the Penn State Ice Lions trying to re-enter the zone as we got 37 seconds to play.
Break into the zone here. Not finally, they're in.
Lasig. Bad angle shot goes wide in the near corner. Kept in him there by Abbott. Abbott trying to drop it down over to
There it is.
Here comes it, tipped away.
25 to go, Stearns.
25 seconds to go. Retrievers pop it out. Ice Line's getting back in, but Morgan's going to pick it up, and he'll send it in the air. No, it's kept in. Off the glove of Seifert. Seifert turns it up top for Lasig.
Oh, big block!
Great dive by Morgan. Here comes Harcharek. Harcharek looking for the empty net. Comes in, takes a shot. Oh, and it goes off the side of the net. He gloves it down to himself.
Stearns, do you know the way to San Jose?
The Retrievers are going to San Jose for a chance in the national tournament. The Retrievers have defeated the Penn State Lions. Holy Family University! The Retrievers are going to San Jose, California!
What a game, what a game, what a finish, what an effort by the Retrievers. This is incredible. Well deserved. Well deserved.
There we go. Trems, you are not the father.
I am not the father. Holy smokes.
That's a goal call. I didn't get the call. Ah!
Holy Mackinac,
That's
boys.
all right. But these boys, both these teams played really well.
Yeah,
Penn State played a great game today. They played a great game against Virginia Tech yesterday. But Retrievers came out on top in this one. An exciting finish. And it's just, they're going to continue on. This is great for these 6 seniors to advance on. I mean, P.J. Carmack, Rob Durkee, I believe Kevin Ryder, and, of course, who am I missing? Oh, Alex Post and Drew Harcharek, of course. Yeah, you can't forget those guys. I mean, they're the leading point scorers for the Retrievers in their history. So, wow, this is quite something.
Yeah.
Sorry we missed the handshake here. Our camera guy just jumped out of the box. I hope he's okay. Hope he didn't break a leg. So let's get the celebration over here as these guys are going off. And what a great finish for these guys. Well-deserved victory. Great showing here in the Southeast Tournament. And with that being said, the Retrievers are going to San Jose, California in the national tournament with the bid. Penn State
Well-deserved.
had a great run, but the Retrievers come out on top on this one with a final score of 2-1. P.J. Carmack, of course, was the other senior we forgot about.
Oh, yeah.
We can't forget about him. I mean, he stood tall. He stood tall in this tournament through and through.
Yeah, and hats off to Penn State for the effort that they put in today. They got big things ahead of them. This is a team that has a lot of growth potential, and they'll be right back here tomorrow with a great next season with a great coach behind the bench.
Coach of the Year, Ryan Benkin, had a great showing with his Penn State squad this year as he snagged the Matcha Coach of the Year, and Aaron Vogelai with him up here at center discussing with the referees, the game and everything. The Zamboni waiting to get rid of them. So definitely a great season for both these coaches. Dude, you had it. Anyway.
Miller broke the tripod.
Oh, great. So anyway, it's been a great season, Shrems, and not sure if we're going to be able to make it to nationals, but if you guys want to...
We're accepting donations.
Yeah. We'll take funds. But we're going to go over and check out the Penn State, or not Penn State, Temple and Liberty game. So great game by both these sides, and it's an exciting opportunity for the Retrievers to do it against here. They finished 4th nationally last year. Let's see if they can do better than 4.
Yep, this has been a real special season, and the magic continues out in San Jose. So set your clocks back and have some fun, Stearnsy.
Well, Shrems, this is it for us probably for this season. So thank you for coming back, and thank you all for tuning in with us. Oh,
this is it for me. I'm going to the NHL. I don't need this.
You got to replace Harry Neal with the Buffalo Sabres? Folks, thank you again for your patronage this year, and thank you for tuning in and following this this amazing run for the Retrievers, and hopefully they'll have a good broadcast on the side for the Nationals. So one last time, this is David Stearns.
I'm Brian Trems.
Take care, everybody. Retrievers are going to San Jose, and as always,